Sleep right now, so I thought I'd maybe do a little creative stuff and see what happens. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen. There's a couple options within YouTube. I don't know if y'all are aware about, but in the brand section now they have this. So let's. I think it's into space. Check this out. Maybe something with a little beat to wake up the people that want to sleep. I'm going to try to speak something that isn't unique. What are they going to say, man? He's on the brink. But all right, so now that we got that, let's go to this page. All right, here we go. This is based off the idea about Nicki Minaj giving people 24 hours to respond, right? That ain't what I'm going to rap about, but that's the idea behind it. So let's blow up the lyric. Let's blow it up. Hold on. We're gonna see what we do here. Let's blow up the size so everybody can see this. All right. And then that beat needs to start over. It's too bad I could have picked a better song, but what can I say? It can't be prolonged. We got 24 hours to respond. So what that means, what is going on? That means someone needs to give a reply. Otherwise, people gonna end up a small fry. That's what Nicki Minaj calls Megan. So you better start thinking like Carl Sagan. If you think that you're making something that is true, that's diabolical. You're turning out to be nothing but astronomical. It's nothing that's getting to the point where you're wanting to tear out your hair follicle. But you know what? I know that's a whole lot of bull. A lot of this stuff is just for press. So I don't know what is next. Is it going to be an album release? Is it manufactured beef? We about to see. I'm just trying to be brief. Be unique when I can. Trying to take a stand. But if I was the one, then the shoe was on another hand. Shoe on the other hand, don't you mean a glove? Sorry about that. All I can think about is what it does. What I'm thinking about is putting it on the opposite. So you know what that is? I'm not about to copy, kid. Stop it, kid. This dude is spitting nonsense. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give it something to clear about. Otherwise, people gonna see it's here and now. Somebody come up and give me words to throw out. Then you about to see how I go and show out. With this flow now, losing all control now. Looking through my soul now, as I be introspective. Ready to be rected. What can they say to red-headed kid? Don't need a sedative, but I need something to let live. Because sometimes I get too stressed, I get facts. Anyway. So you see, this is pretty cool, right? You can write a whole song like this. Now that's a freestyle, but we'll back it up and we'll do something more creative with it. So let's erase what we got. We'll still go with the idea of the 24 hours to respond. Not a good beat, but it's a free one. I said you had 24 hours to respond. It's just like I prolonged the fact that I could go and drop a bomb. Right now it's the storm before the calm. Meaning I'm gonna give you enough to send a song. Give you something with the melody to help when this stuff gets felling me. See, I'm going too fast. I gotta slow down. I gotta think about what I'm actually writing, like I was crafting it. Let me erase it. Alright. So I'm gonna talk to do this at first, right? I'm gonna do it like Jay-Z wannabe, right? Pull up to the stream, find out what's going on. They say he's got 24 hours to respond. And people asking why he's taking so long. Well, guess what? This prolonged later will no longer be prolonged. I can flow for this so strong and go so strong. But one thing I know, that when I drop, it's a known bomb. I already said bomb before. You can't go cop this in the store. If you did, you could even try to find it. But what can you do? You might even rewind it. You might say we should sign this kid for assignment. Oh yeah, well he needs to listen to the assignment. Go back to flow, let us know. Right? Alright, he wants me to rap about Martin Luther. Okay. I wish the Reformation would have started sooner, but so glad that it did with Martin Luther. Actually, there were so many precursors, but what could I say? There was things that were worse, sir. That people fighting on a whole nother level. Remember the lies of Charles Tetzel, the one that says a coffin springs, a coin rings, or however he said that for purgatory. I know you heard the story. It's a whole lot of material there. What can you say? It's like cereal hair. Yeah. Alright, so alright, so let me pretend like I'm the one that has 24 hours to respond. Yo, I was told that I had 24 hours to respond. Which it's like TikTok, try to stay calm. But everybody knows that there's a timer on a bomb. Meaning that any moment I could go off. Don't get mad and don't act like you're so soft. Playing the victim when you know that you're trying to get the views. When now what's gonna happen is you're gonna have to catch some dudes. Everybody pays them, some people slaved in. But you know what, I'm not afraid to name them. They come at me when they give me a threat. They can do it out live or they can shoot me a text. I really don't know what is next. Uh-oh. Did I say something wrong that the thing didn't like? And now it took me off and stripped me from my mic? I don't understand how the facts got wrong. But it's like it's already went off on a new song. 24 hours. Looks like I have to restart. It looks like these thoughts escape from my heart. They say, man, that's pretty deep and dark. All I can say is like a walk in the park. It's not hard for me to go bar for bar, just like I was going over the jungle bars. You know, one hand in front of the other. I can't sing, but I can rap for my supper. And don't get mad at these people run for cover, because I know that they can't keep me under. And you know that I'm an underdog, so even if I swung at y'all, you wouldn't know what I brung it all. Because I hit you so hard that you couldn't see it happen. Don't get mad at me if you think that I'm capping, laughing. Some people out there screaming at the sky. Big street ministry screaming out, I listen, waiting for people to throw out the rhymes, throw out the words, throw out what's worse. I don't know, maybe you need a hearse because I buried these dudes first. Anyway. Okay. Alright, let's pretend like Young Don dropped a SoundCloud rap song on me, right? Right? Let's pretend like he finally retaliated. Young Don, you say I got 24 hours to respond. Well, guess what? It's not gonna take that long. In fact, I'm gonna write this verse in one song. Why can I do this? I ain't gonna take that long. Why should I prolong it? You know that I'm gonna strong it. You're so mad at me, don't you know you can overhaul it? I'm just giving you something to let you know it ain't your calling. You might as well go back to drawing. Otherwise, you're not gonna see what is spawning. Because here I come. No, I'm not arising from the hell. But you can even smell the smell because you want smoke. And that's what's rising from the abyss. So don't get mad at me, think you're about to be burned to a crisp. And don't you see it, I say it with a list. But it don't matter cause you about to take a hit, take a miss. You know I ain't gonna miss because I know I take a whiff. And that's the smell I smell when I feel the rotten cook of flesh. And you say it's all gonna be what is next. Was it death or was it Gehenna? I don't know, but if you think you're a winner, some people say, oh, you sinner, but your salvation can be lost. I say, well, guess what? I hope that you can box. Your arms are too short to go against a heavyweight. You know what? You sinning at a deadly pace. If you don't think that you're gonna be covered by the atonement, then guess what? You sin so better own it. Because if you think that cutting off a little bit of snip is going to help you to get in there, well, let me give you a tip. Something that you need to understand. You're not righteousness. Why you fighting, kid? You need to open up your eyelids like I did. Otherwise, you see that there's so many problems, and you think that you're gonna solve them? Man, I could do this any day on any type of supper. What can I say? I don't know. Do you really think that it's hard? I could think about this like people looking up at the stars. I could say, man, where you are? Oh no, there's a bar. Here's one. There's the Big Dipper. Don't you know I'm getting clicker? The situations, the thoughts getting thicker. What can I do with that? I still gotta figure. Like I was doing mathematics, trying not to have asthmatics, cause I have asthmatic attacks. So you know what? I gon' get rid of the mathematic facts. I was never good at stacks. I got the book in the back, right there with the psychology and the behavior science. So don't get mad at me if I start a riot. I'm just trying to do the best to be excited. And this is what they say when you comment, don't get mad at me cause I got insomnia, meaning I can't sleep, and even if I tried, you sleep on me, but you better open your eyes. Everybody know this dude making sense. Why don't he go and spit about current events? What's going on in Iran? What's going on in China and Japan? I don't know. You can study it if you can. But it seemed like everybody wants something disband. And you know we're sinking like quicksand. Alright. Don't get mad at me because I'm on rap. So glad you showed up, Conrad. I let bygones by bygones and Conrads be friends, but it don't matter, cause I'll never let it in. He puts out the word I. So you know what I'ma do? I'ma shine on the light and let him see that I ain't afraid to bring the words. Someone come in here with some noun, pronoun, and verbs. So easy, guys. So easy. No, actually, if I was gonna do a Gary Coleman, see that you're glad that I'm flow, man. You say I'm gay, well come in here to say it to yourself. Let's see if you got something coming off the shelf. What you put out before, it ain't gonna find it in the store. You're gonna see it in a box or maybe in a trunk. You really think you get it crump? No, it's probably underneath your bunk. You wanna come and saying those homosexual lines, but you know what? You can't read between the lines. If you did, you would see the sign. You would see that talking like that is almost like a crime. That's the only way you dismiss me, don't miss me. Well, guess what? It's about to be misery. It's not even misery because of when inquisiting. I'm telling you this to be drama that I'm visiting. And for you, it got you locked in like a target. Don't get mad because I put these bars to bed, because they already resting. Oh no, I forgot to bring the blessing. So you come up me, say those words is the testing. But guess what? I got the answer for your question. So never step to me unless you want a response. I'm not afraid to debate anyone, so bring it on. Round two. Can we spit something that can sound true? Something that will shake the ground through. Something that will astound you. But you know what? I'm not afraid of down too. Let me get a drink of water. Let me get a drink of water, and then you know I'm about to bring the slaughter. I'ma take this drink like it was a Tanqueray, cause that's what I thought about back in the day. But this is kinda clear, sorta like Everclear. But ain't no drunks getting up in here, this water's clear. Ain't no 100 proof, I'm just giving you the proof, showing that this water in here was not laced. And for that I say I take a drink. I got 2 thumbs up. Alright. Alright guys. So, alright, let me actually focus and write a song this way. Alright. So you gotta slow down to do this. They say I got 24 hours to respond. Man, Man, it ain't even gonna take that long. Take that timer off that bomb, because I'm about to diffuse it. Show you that I have all that time and still won't even use it. Now, what you've done is you turned down the right for the choosing. So yeah, you're cruising and for bruising. That's what my dad said when my dad was alive. So don't get mad if I bring it up inside. You know what? It sort of reminds me of MacGyver. And you know what? Like him, I'm a survivor. I can have nothing, and because of physics, I can cook with it. And I'm not afraid to escape any type of deadly safe. Some people look at me and man say it's deadly rape, but it don't matter because I know I'm gonna. Anyway, I keep rapping. I need to slow down and think about what I'm saying. So you can't rap. If you're gonna write a rap like this, you're gonna have to actually say it. Oh, so you say I got 24 hours to respond. Well, you know what, man? It ain't gonna take that long. In fact, I just put on the beat and you could play this song. What you expect me to play it long? I think you trying to play me wrong. What you think it would take too long? No, I could do this in a jiffy. What you matter, you trying to get with me? You might as well try to get with a Swiftie. Right now, and Mr. Eminem with Benzito, they trying to get in me. Okay, yeah, let me bring in some current event stuff. Ready? All right. Yo, what is Charlie gonna be rhyming? Let's talk about what happened to the Detroit rhyme. I didn't get my word right. Yo, they talk about my rhyming. Let's talk about what happened to your Detroit Lions. You came to the football game, flipped off everybody that you named, and then what happened? Your game lost. Don't get mad if some people say the game lost, but you should know how the game costs. You know. Anyway, that's a reference to Eminem. So, okay, so let's do this. Let's make an outline, and then I'll follow that structure. So the main idea is going to be 24 hours to respond, right? I want to talk about Eminem and Benzino. I want to talk about Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. I want to talk about what it's like to be in debates. I want to talk about how I'm not afraid to debate anyone. I want to talk about Young Don and Gideon. I want to talk about Sean Griffin and Andrew Griffin. I want to talk about Anthony Rogers. I want to talk about Free Grace. I don't understand what's up with this song. They said I had 24 hours to respond. Well, guess what? It took how many years before we start listening to these lyrics here? You know what we know about that dude named Benzino, who never seen raps in so many days, yet he came in and catches so many waves. Cause he don't like the fact that his daughter Corda J, I can't say your name anyway, but you know who I'm referring to. Don't you know I gotta spit a word or two, cause I gotta make it true. Other people say, man, you catching news. So many people gonna have to catch the blues. Anyway, it's not hard for me to rap about these hard topics. It's just instead that it's a bunch of whole nonsense. Why would I be responding to all this type of current events when these words really doesn't make sense? What? Come on, guys. Let me ask y'all this question. If you're watching this scene right now, where's all the people that think, okay, watch this. I'm going to call out. Anybody out there that would challenge me and say that I'm not very talented. Well, you know what? That's something I'm not going to allow a king. Anyway. Anybody, give me some words to rap about. And that's what you see, because as long as I have a mouth, that's what's going to be coming out. And so no, don't have a cow. I already made a reference to that with Bart Simpson. But you know what? It's hard then. And so I spit it, I repeat it. No, I'm not going to come out defeated. I'm going to make you eat it. So many people want to know what's up with the greeting. 2 people watching, they want to see what he's talking. Well, you know what? Like I said, it's sort of spawning. That's like when an age is hatching. Don't get mad at me, this is sort of like a batch kid that I'm cooking up, like I got the recipe. If you come at me, well then you think it's be the death of me. But you know what, if you step to me, about Gary and his critic. Okay, yeah. Alright. They say, man, you can't cover flow then. But this dude is one that said it was by Gary Coleman. That guy is too short, so what does he know about? But you know what, I'm flowing now. I already did a reference to his comment, but he still ain't responding. He's not willing to formally debate. He's more like tooth decay in a way, because all he does is deteriorate. Don't get mad when I spit, cause you know I irrigate, leaving everyone in their way. Trying to bring this straight, but so many are led astray. But what can I do it? I keep it at a deadly rate. And anyway, see guys, this is too easy. Too easy. Why is Biden hiding? The big con, Rusty. A comrade said, why is Biden hiding? The big guy, con pop, Rusty James. Alright. He asked, why is Biden hiding? I say that he's abiding his timing. Some people were fighting and biting, but you know what? I know they all but the criming. Let's talk about the timing. We coming up on an election. What can we see? What do we expect in? We see a lot of people getting political. A lot of people getting hit cool. Anyway, yeah, it's not hard to do. Y'all got to start throwing words out there. Ain't hard to do. Let me try this. I'm going to spit a rhyme dash. Let me try this. I'm going to spit a rhyme dash. It won't do fonts and stuff. Could he ask for a slower beat? Does he really think that he can come up with something unique? I didn't say that word that this thing thought I said. What can he say about they say it got Texas led? Cause they don't understand. Now my wife's calling. Let me talk to her for a moment. 1 second, guys. Hold on, I might be in trouble. I'm gonna let this play. Hold on. That's how it goes. My wife asked, why didn't I say anything? She doesn't think I have any brains. My wife asked, why didn't I say anything? She acts like, do you have any brain? I say I'm trying to do the best I can maintain. But it seems like every day is the same thing. Everybody come over here to see what is buzzing. They say, man, that dude's a Christian, yet he's cousin. No, I can't say that I was, cause I wasn't. Cause so many people over there fussing, coming in here, acting like they crushing. What can I say? You should come for discussion. Otherwise, other people come in with busting. You know what I see? My wife just came just in. And so I'm looking at the laugh out loud. And you know what I see? It's all a crowd. So many people want to know what he's calling out. Don't get mad if I be falling out. Cause I'll do this till I run out my breath. And then you're gonna see that I take on another quest. Cause other people like, man, this other lesson. What can I say? It's like I'm facing an old blessing. Now here's, watch this. People, let's see how complex my rhyme schemes are. You ready? It's like I woke up from a nice dream. What can I say? It's like a drink of some iced tea. What can you say? Check out my rhyme schemes. Right? Those are all rhyming together. Now let's try to do something a little bit more complex. I did not know you were doing this. You was with Praise I Am. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Janet. I left you hanging by a strand. You know, sometimes I go off in weird places. And I don't mean to be bringing disgraces. But you know what? I'm not wasting this time. Time in the Sawako. Okay. Janet wants me to keep the beat. Alright. Janet needs to teach me to keep the beat. See, if I focus on the beat, I mess up. I can't learn the beat. Janet says what I speak is beat. She needs to know that I gotta keep the beat. But at the same time, I gotta keep it clean. So what can I say? It's like a piece of serene. Janet, come in here and show me how it's done. I know I can't be the only one. Come on, let's try it. You can do it too. Now watch this. Let's do some preaching. For those out there that deny free grace, do they really think that they're able to run the race? Here, hold on. Let me do it again. So this is going to be preaching type rhyming. God bless, God the Son, Jesus Christ says. For those that think they can deny free grace, do they really think that they're free to run the race? Or is God someone in the sovereign outer space that is waiting for the moment where he runs out of grace? Doesn't that contradict the fact that he's ever loving? Anyway, yeah, you can do stuff like that. So I could just talk to y'all, you know, and bring up my stuff. Hello, people that are scrolling through YouTube right now. You're probably wondering, what is this dude saying? Well, can't you see it on the screen? Can't you keep up to this? You know, earlier I was freestyling, I was rapping, I was showing you how this could be easily done. This could be done by anyone. Here, we'll do some talk rapping stuff. I think what I need to do is some talk rapping. Don't get mad if y'all think that y'all capping. Well, what can you say? I know it didn't happen. And they say the beat isn't slapping. Anyway. Other people should come in here with me and try this. Other people should come in here and try this. Here, let me write like I'm gonna write an actual song. Other people should come in here and try this. They really should open up their eyelids. My wife said I need to know what the time is. These rhymes are flowing, so I'm trying to see what I've missed. Well, at least I'm trying. Anyway. Now, here. This is how I would really... Let me do it how I would really do it. Okay? I'll turn this off. Y'all gonna watch my pen game now. Alright. So we're gonna go slow. I'm gonna think about these lyrics. You got 24 hours to respond. You got 24 hours to respond. Tick tock on the time bomb. You got 24 hours to respond. Tick tock on the time bomb. You know what my mind's on. That's too many rhyming. Alright, so let's do with this. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna do a 24 motif. Ready? Here, I'm gonna go this. You must be testing some other kid. I'm 24 like Keith the Sutherland, meaning time's kicking down in real time. Don't you see that these be real rhymes? You about to see what are you gonna be facing. Time's ticking, yeah, time's wasting. I don't need that much long to rap something cool, so you don't get mad at... Anyway. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's try to get the beat and make the sound. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. 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 Don't go to sleep. Don't keep the beat. So many people went so in the street. Listen to beat. My wife says it's weak. Getting mad at me cause this is in the treat. But Janet, that's how they used to rap back in the day. So many people watching. They wondering if they over me. Man, this dude is running over the beat. But you know what? I know that there's no controlling me. I do the best to keep the flow unique. What would you like for me to rap about? There's so much on that I could be having now. Is anybody gonna come in and challenge me? And then we can find out what it's about to be. Right now I'm not inspired, meaning I don't have the fire. But if somebody wants to come in with a lighter, they about to see that I'm not a sincere. Wait. Anyway. Listen to it. My wife says I listen to it. You know what I gotta do? I gotta spit to it. What can you do? You gotta sit through it. That's what the people doing in the audience, so let me get to it. There's so many things that I could talk about, but what can I say? It's really coming out. Anyway, I wish I had a topic. I need something. Alright, let's go something more complex. I'm gonna rap fast to see if it can keep up. Don't get mad at me, don't you know the peeped up. Let's see. How fast can it go when I'm mashing the flow? When there's so many people need to ask if I'm in control. I don't know, but I think I just erased it. Don't get mad at me if you face it like you're coming out the Matrix. That's a fancy word for the womb. So glad we're not in the tomb, because in for the meantime we sit back and zoom. guys. Let's send me the link of the beat. I mean the music. Janet, it's in StreamYard. I'm only using the StreamYard beat so that I don't get in trouble. Duh. Send me the link to the beat. I mean the music. I don't mean to be a nuisance. Come in, Janet. All you gotta do is join the StreamYard link. All you gotta join is a StreamYard link. If you can rap, go harder than me. I gotta say that again. All you gotta do is join the StreamYard link. If you can rap, then go harder than me. We about to see what this started to be. So many people wanna start in the beat, but it don't matter what they say. It's like cars in the street. As long as they park, you ain't out hard to me. But if you get on the road, you better stay between the lines. Otherwise, you're not gonna see the signs. And if you don't see the signs, you about to get in a crash. So don't make me have to take you to class, cause that's where the drama goes. So many people wanna know where all the flows. I could go ahead and rap about anything. What can I say? Because I got a mini brain. Meaning I have so many thoughts. Don't get mad at me. It's my strategy. But look how much I rhyme, guys. Let's say join the stream. Right. Oh, I messed up. Yo, what is poppin'? Right now there's 5 people that are watching. I don't know on what side of the law's in. Anyway. Yo, what is poppin'? To those 5 people that are watching. No, I'm not in here floxing. This is sort of like boxing. Because right now I'm just fighting shadows. So don't go and run and tattle. Now the line goes down to 4. Meaning they're sick and tired of me. They don't want to hear me anymore. I started the stream 37 minutes ago. Man, by now you should know that I can get in the flow. Don't get mad at me, cause I get it your soul. And everybody knows that you're getting exposed. I'm not afraid to go hard, kid. I just need to have a target. And if I got that, then I'ma take aim. And don't get mad at me, cause you know I'm raising Cain. I'm raising more Cain than the kind that koala bears eat. Get mad at me, you're gonna see with bare feet. When you're coming at me, you better kick like Bruce Lee. Otherwise, you're gonna have to loose me. Anyway. So now I'm gonna try to focus on the craziest rhymes that you can say. Alright. I wonder if I could pull this off. Freestyle while I'm sitting chilling watching this Google Docs. I wonder if people know how a poodle talks. Meaning they barking a whole bunch, but they need to be cooling off. I try to give them a chance to relax in the shade, but they throw shade at me, so you know what, I throw them away. I try to go against the grain, and you know what, they say go away anyway. But it's okay because I bring myself straight and go down the line. Anyway. See, I can do more complex things like that. I'm going to spit with some complex sentences. To other people, I'm more like an apprentice, because they're thinking that they masters in this guild. But you know what? I still rap it and let the ink spill. So many people wondered, where is my quill? I just say that I rhyme with my will. It shows up on the pad just like it's spoken. And you see that I really don't need a token. Meaning I can go where John Wick goes and don't have to shoot for show. So many want to know, can you the flow? Anyway. Anyway, guys, it's not hard to do. People just need to practice. People just need to practice, and then they'll find out that rhyming is more than what rap is. You know, this is the type of stuff that you hide under your mattress. When you used to look at magazines by your favorite actress. Oh, what is he talking about? You know, that's sort of a madness. Like it was postpartum, you know, when you're caught in that madness. I mean, the sadness of where you want to paint your walls with yellow paper. Talking about that and you don't even want to tell your neighbor what you need to pray us. So you better tell your savior, because that's the only one that can save you. So many people like, man, what's he rapping about? It's depression. Well, guess what? You never know what is next in. So what red frex and he's wrecking. Don't get mad because it's texting. Anyway, it's so easy. I just need something to rap about. This dude needs to work on his storytelling. I don't know what he's saying, but he sure is yelling. When they charge you to a bait, he sure isn't belling. But you know what? He sure isn't selling. Who's gonna buy that product? Who's gonna buy that from him? They just sit back and just grin. Come on, guys. Come in here and challenge me, and you're about to see that it's about to be. I'm messing up. Come in here and challenge me, and we're about to see what it's about to be. It's gonna be about for free, meaning boxing and not gonna get paid, meaning I'm rhyming and not gonna go away, meaning. It would be cool if it automatically color-coded everything when you rhymed. Alright, so I'm just gonna pick a topic and just start rapping, okay? And then we'll go back and we'll categorize the rhyme schemes. Rapping is really not hard work. I'm gonna make this so colorful you think you're looking at artwork. But guess what? You know that the sparks hurt, because that's what's sparking from my pen. What can I say? I'm not trying to commit the sin, but so many people need to know I'm at an end. They looking at me and they smiling with a grin. But it don't matter, cause I'm not doing it for chagrin. I'm not doing it for he, him, or them. I'm doing it for a way to show with them. I'm trying to show them that they can go to get the flowing, and they can cause them so much commotion. Kick up waves like the ocean. That's an old flow that people take back. But you know what? They can take that and see that I'm kicking straight facts. And man, this dude just always is gonna stay whack. When it's so matter, cause you know what? If I go off the rails, I could come back on the same train track. I bet y'all can't even say that. So don't even come at me unless you got a straight jack. Meaning you better have me strap me down, because when I'm having to attack me now. Yeah, anyway. So let's look at this. Rap, it's really not hard work. I'm going to make this colorful. You think you're looking at artwork. But guess what? You know that the sparks hurt, cause that's what's sparking from my pen. Whether say I'm not trying to commit the sin, but so many people need to know I'm at an end. They looking at me and they're smiling with a grin, when it don't matter cause I'm doing it. Here, yeah. So maybe that's what we gotta do. We gotta freestyle it and then let's rewrite it. Okay? So let's do that. Man, wouldn't it be exciting if he could freestyle it, they come back and rewrite it? That would be so great. It can open up their eyelids. You can say, man, this gave a test like a nice quiz. Oh, this is sort of chill and cold like ice is. But you know what? This is what life is. You try to come off the stuff, off the dome. Everybody knows you're not a clone in your zone. But what can you do? You got something to prove. So you try to bring out the truth as a move. Then when other people see you flowing on the screen, everybody say, man, they know what it be. Someone look at me like they really want beef, but if they come at me, I'ma tell them to smoke a leaf, because they need to chill, because they need to relax. Other come at me where they better kick facts, otherwise you're gonna kick back to the backstage. So many people really have a bad face. When they're messing with me, they're gonna get rearranged. They're gonna see that they're gonna need an exchange, Cause that's the only way they're gonna make it back. Some people trying to say, man, you better take it back. Cause everything you speak of, man, you know it's straight whack. Anyway. So let's see if we can fix this. Let's see if we can fix this. And wouldn't it be excited if he freestyled it then? Come back and rewrite it. Yeah. And wouldn't it be exciting? Let's see. And wouldn't it be exciting? And wouldn't it be exciting if he could freestyle then come back and rewrite it? And wouldn't it be exciting if he could freestyle then rewrite it? And wouldn't it be exciting if he could freestyle then come back and rewrite it? I think it's. And wouldn't it be exciting? And wouldn't it be exciting if he could freestyle then rewrite it? And wouldn't it be exciting if he could rewrite it? And wouldn't it be exciting? So one trick you can do, I don't really know what I'm doing, but you can say and, that's one syllable. Would it be exciting? And wouldn't it be exciting? But see, that's not how you do it. You can say, man, they're getting excited. But the question is, can he rewrite it? If he can, that he showed them that he's got skills. Otherwise, they're going to question whether he's out real. And Discerner just pulled up to the chat. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to Discerner. Let's see what Discerner says. Layman trying to pump his lyrical prime. Sometimes it flows, maybe some grime. But he takes the time, concentrate, lay the landmine. Use his mind like a rare find. Must just blow the sky high, slay man. Here's the map, at least he tries. Might get some flack. Real G's lyrics come like poppin' cap. Can't take it back, it goes where it goes. And more than backwards, cap the rap, the no crap, cap. Why they ready listen to this dude rap named Layman? Don't you know these raps that he's layman or lame man? That's what they say, man. But what can you do? I can't change up the game plan. I'm the same man wherever I go. Don't get mad, I don't change up like my flows. Meaning I can try different styles, make it worthwhile and still smile. I'm not gonna be anybody, I wear my heart up on my sleeve. So don't get mad at me if come, cause it's hard to be. Anyway. Yeah, I just need somebody to stir me up, and then we can get. I just need somebody to stir me up. What can you say this? You gotta be word me up. Thank you for doing that, Discerner. It's early in the morning, but you know what? I'm still gonna be a learner. Messing around and see what has happened. They say, man, this dude can't be rapping. Well, where's everybody else at? That's what I want to know. Alright, so here's going to be real fun. I'm going to pretend like I'm Eminem responding to Benzino. Mr. Benzino, no one heard the words you say. You compared me to an unclean bird of prey. But you know what? You're the one that's a beat pecking. You need to go talk to the detective. Everybody knows that you're an informant. And you know what? We see that we in the war then. You could bring up proof all you want. You could go and roll your blunt, but it's still not enough. You want me to fire back off of something you said? Well, you know what? I buried you once and you were already dead. So I dug you up like I was Nightmare in Elm Street. So don't get mad at me, this is a selfish beat, because I'm just here to take you and not even break you. So many people want to know why it's strange dude is coming at me. He should be in retirement, but instead he's trying to hose me down like a fireman. But you know what, I'm not afraid of the heat. Instead, I'm ready to take him and me. Anyway. But you would actually do something here. Now I'm going to change it up. Let's see here. Let's see what happens if I go get one of my other songs and kick it to this beat that I've already written. Let's see what happens. One second, guys. All right, my raps, freestyle rap. Here, let me get my screen shared again. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I don't want shorts showing up. Yeah, my playlists. So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to kick a rap, play a rap that I've done before over this beat. It's probably not gonna match perfectly, you know. I thought, where's my raps that I did all videos? What? I didn't even put them in there? Maybe it's on my wife's channel. I can't even remember. Let me see. Let's see here. I want the more long form content. Okay, there's a 18. So I guess I need to go to the video section. Latest. All right, here we go. 16-minute freestyle driving home. Let's see if this works. Will it play both sounds through? I think it's possible. Let's see. Share screen. Entire screen. Also system audio. Tell me if this works, guys. I want you to record me freestyling so people know that I'm not using notes. I'm driving.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Tell me when you're ready.
I think I'm already ready.
Okay, Sneaky Cat. All right. For the freestyle, I guess this is take 2. People wanted to know while I was looking around in the break room. They accused me to having throat notes. Why? Because they mad because I was speaking from my throat. My eyes were glancing because I was a little bit embarrassed. Sort of like when kids get in trouble by their parents. I was waiting for other people to come in that didn't know me and wouldn't see that I was going flowing. I was afraid that I would get nervous and mess up. And I was already stressing up. Right now, you know I let go. I'm kind of hearing an echo. Not sure on how this is going to record. But you know what? I'm going to give a report. I'm driving home. We'll be there in 19 minutes. So people have to find out that this isn't no 19, but gimmicks.
Right now, you heard me mess up in my words
Hey,
because I was thinking
be
about
careful.
syllables within the verse.
You're-
Now I'm switching lanes, watching for traffic because I don't want to get caught up in no madness. There's a little bit of rain on the road, so you know it's kind of slippery. But you know what? I'm blessed for what the Lord has given me. So as I merge into the traffic and catch the lane, so many people like, man, don't go against the grain. So what I do is I follow the rules
Your video
and I play
is
all
on.
cool. And hopefully I can make it like you do when you're in school. But now I'm trying to merge right now, slowing down. Hopefully nobody knows that I'm flowing now. They're going to think that I'm talking to myself. They're going to say, man, this kid needs psychiatric help. And so now I'm picking up speed from 50 down to 60. What can you say? I got to get on here quickly as I'm catching up. No semis, so everything is fine. Now I'm up to the speed limit, and you can see this is no gimmick. So let me talk about your audience in the Facebook. They say, man, this kid's got this out of space look. If you want me to freestyle.
Okay, I'm gonna try to turn the beat up and see what happens.
Now they right in front of your face. I'll do it so you understand that I'm in a state of grace. Because right now it's coming off my mind's sanctified. And what that means is that I ain't trying to lie. You see me, I ain't gotta write nothing written down. My brain is a script and this is what I'm trying to get out. I wish that my mouth could keep up with the mind thoughts that keep coming. But like my wife says, I can't take out my brain, so I keep fronting. And right now she's taking a laugh when I'm trying to get. I want to know, do I have to take a left? No, I can keep this lane straight and make it the paved way, and everything is fine. So I'm going to do the best I can. By the time I get home, I'm going to have cotton mouth. I may be so tired that I may be dropping out. But you know what? I'm not stopping now. I'm going to have to drink a whole lot of water, maybe even a quart. I'm probably going to drink so much that it drips down on my shirt. But it don't matter. It's going to rhyme with the blending with the sweat from my work. And you know what? I kind of got some muscles that hurt. I got back trouble. What they say, I got a bulging disc. But you know what? I'm not the type to quit. Gonna make money so I can send it to Western Union. Because the Lord knows that we got a better union. So glad when my wife and we're married and we cherish that we're together. But you know what? One day we're gonna share the same weather. I'm glad it's raining here like it is in the Philippines. And you know when she tells Dad, I know that she be feeling me. You know, when she hears these words, it makes her mind swoon. It kind of drenches her in words like a typhoon. High winds. No, I'm not caught up in high sins. Because I know this, I know that the Lord is the one that controls how time spins. And until time ends, I'm going to be burning eternal. Not going to go in no inferno. I'm doing the best I can to get off the turn road and stay in this boxing fight. Because I know there's a lot of life. The Lord is the one that determines when it all ends. So you know what? I'm gonna grin until it all spins. You never know how it's gonna go, but I'm still in. So what can you say about that? You see that I'm flowing and you still grin. Now I'm watching out for the other people's taillights. Because I don't want people to say yell sight when they hit the brakes and I'm not paying attention. And then I find out if the gas works when it raised up my suspension from almost crashing. That would be such madness. But you know what? Some of those types of things happen. I don't see no blue lights or red lights flashing. That means I'm not speeding too much over my passion. Sometimes whenever I'm talking, I get distracted. And so many problems that could cause an infraction. But you know what? I'm still in action. Mission in Norris like Chuck Norris. I got red hair, so kick it as I run forward. No, run forwards, that's what they say. But you know what? I like Chuck Norris. Not gonna get into the Bruce Lee debate. Everything's on fire because they kicking in their own way. One's dead, the other one's alive. And you know what? It's kind of slim. One does commercials for Total Gym. He was a stranger, then he became Texas Ranger. And then everybody knows him. But does he have 16 in the chamber? Nah, he just kicks it. And everybody knows that Chuck Norris can do so many things. That's why they made up so many memes. And so for me, I'm just doing everything, trying to give some entertainment. What can I say? It's kind of like it's changing. The fact that we sit back and spit, y'all are all gonna laugh and grin. Well, you know what? What has happened, kid? I'm gonna change up the style, kind of do it a little different. So I'm going to take it from something small and insignificant. Maybe this will go viral, I don't know. But or maybe you put it in your spiral. That's what y'all think. Y'all thought that I was spitting off of a legal pad. But you know what? I got these people mad because now they know that I really am going off the top of my dome. So glad that I won't be not home alone. My mom is gonna wake up earlier. She's speaking raccoons when I'm coming back at you. Now the speed limit's going at a 75. And you know what? I got a heavenly light shining with the blinding. Everybody knows I go without check flow. Now my gas has started to go a little bit faster. Not trying to ever get in disaster. So I'm switching the lanes to burn the white headlights. And you know what? I got my head tight. I got clear headed so I can spit like this. I'm not under the influence. So you know what? I can keep to think this dude is so much fire that he's spit fluid, which means I can ignite any type of fire pit. Ready for this? The kid's on fire, kid. Oh yeah, you know what that means? That means call the firemen. I don't call the police. I want some relief. Now this other car's going kind of slow. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hit the petrol and go around him and let him mind his own business. Because you know what is up. Late at night, sometimes these people drinking up. That means they drunk. They driving slower, blower, the soul limit. Thinking if they do that, then the cops think they up to no gimmick. But you know what? I know people on the low. So I do the best to go on and flow. Don't drive too slow or drive too fast. I just do my best to stay on task. I just heard my engine rev up. So what could you say? Man, this red stuff. He got set up. You thought I called you bluff when you know what is up. So I'm flow going off control. I got so many things of what should I be talking about? I don't know, but my mouth is gonna be locking now. I spit so long that I'm gonna end up with lit jaw. But what can I do with that? I'm still prolonged. I'm gonna be doing this for a whole song. And everybody's gonna be like, man, when does he take a breath? When does he take a rest? You know what they hand you. I hope everybody knows, should I have some kind of asthma? But you know, right now the situation getting hairy like you're holding a tarantula. But you know what? I'm still standing tough. And and Janet was here, she probably hit me with a spatula. Be saying, hey, be nice. Oh no, I see red and blue lights. That means some other people getting arrested. But you know what? I'm blessing. I'm praying for their confession. I'm praying for the police and the guy that pulled over, even if it means a release, or they got to take him in, that it be brief, that they protect him from any type of weapon. That it be from any type of false thing or speaking the truth. I pray that if he gets to be let loose, everything goes okay and there's no type of casualty. Because you know that's how the reality be. I don't know what is the situation. I pray that no one is facing litigation. But I'm going to slow down because I was doing 80. And really that's going too fast, 75. So lately, I better slow down and obey the rules. Because even if I'm playing cool, we never know what is going to happen. Those lights are still going on like a distraction. But you know what? I'm still following them because they're on my street. It's not what I see, but you know what? I still got to be discreet. So I'm not trying to speed, not trying to go for greed. Nah, just going up. Oh no, so glad it's on the off ramp. That means I'm sort of let off and that. Now I'm going up of the overpass. That means I'm going back to 80 because I can't be holding back. If I don't have enough speed, then I won't be able to climb the hill. And you know that I'm rhyming still. You know what? I don't want to be paying the bill. I don't want no ticket. You don't know how that people want to stick it. I can't see who's watching over me in the big kid. You see over there, far over that way, there's a prison. And everybody knows that they tripping. But you know what? I shine my light like a Christian. Because that's what I am, and I try to use that mind when I make a decision and vision. So now I take a pause, to take a breath, and think about God. And what can you say? I'm going at a steady rate. But I think it's better time that I meditate. And I'm not talking about no Easter region. The people think that the people tripping. But I made a decision to go ahead and show people what I can do so that I can give them the proof. And even though I'm not in the booth, I'm still letting loose. Right now I got my hands on the steering wheel. But you know what? This is a varying deal. And so I'm looking at forward as I go. Because I know that I'm going to be almost home, and so I'm fixing to come up on my exit. So what can I say about that? You know I'm wrecking, but I'm not wrecking the car, so check it. Oh no, here's a semi, an 18-wheeler going past, but I'm not like slow like a caterpillar. Oh, I didn't say that word right, but it's alright because it's my rhyme and I say it how I like. That means I take the syllables and spit it so hard you think it's a ritual. You may even think it's criminal. Oh wait, I just went to 88. Like the DeLorean of Back to the Future, I might have been taken back to another day. But 1953 is the day for me. That was born when my dad was born. I was born in 1981, and for that I had a lot of fun. And for my wife, she's 1969, so you know it's fine. She's only 53, but she still looks good to me. You see, she has that beauty, that Asian beauty. You see where she hardly even ages. They say it's gonna catch up, but you know what? I'm gonna love her even if it gets up. And you know what? I love her every day better because I don't change like the weather. And so right now, y'all say, man, this dude's falling off. Okay, Janet, they say to call it off. But what can I say? I'm slowing down on the off ramp. And you know that I got a chance. I let sudden speed and create a moment because other people want to have a rap to quote it. But you know what? I'm at the stop sign and everything's just fine. So here I am, I'm looking both ways because I don't want to go astray. You never know, someone could sideswipe me. And that wouldn't be that likely. But you know it's dark and people can't always see your lights. People ain't paying attention. Some want to drink and drive, others just want to play on Spotify. But you know what, I got a lot in life, so I do my best to be the defensive driver. And cause I want to be more than a survivor, I want to be a thriver. Now I'm crossing the road, across road tracks. And you know what, I still don't hold back. Now we're coming on a curve that says 45 with caution. But you know what I'm doing, I'm like, it's sort of like I'm flossing, cause I gotta obey the laws of the bosses. Now we coming within the city limits, and we're getting to the point, and I got to give it. I'm going to be turning on the road leading to my house. Probably in 5 minutes, I creep in like a mouse. Kinda quiet, not trying to incite a riot. Don't want my music too loud. Oh wait, it's already turned off. I don't screech my tires even if I wanted to burn off. So right now I keep myself quiet while talking to my wife. Like I said, I don't know how this is gonna turn out right. We got a lot of feedback, but you know what? The fact that y'all said I couldn't rap, that kind of feed that. So it made me want to reply quick. And you know what? You can now see, man, this kid's got it inside him. That means at any type of second, I'm not afraid to freestyle. Any of y'all could do it if you practice for a while. But most of you people worry about what's gonna come out your mouth. But not me anymore, because I know that I have a lot of doubt. And I'm not afraid to mess up, because if I do, I'm just going to keep on going for the crew. You see me, if I fumble, I pick up the ball and still make the touchdown. Now what can you say, man? These rhyme styles are out of touch now. I can't rap that much now. But you know what? He's getting crunched down. It feels like his diaphragm is doing too much, he's about to cram. Too many words coming out of his mouth, he's not enunciating. What can I say about it? Just pretending. Going to use multiple syllables, not just end rhymes. What can you say? The kids in Discord are talking about end times. When I say kids, I actually meant the hungry ladies. That's the Filipino ladies. Some of them have babies. Some of them they send money to because it's staying true. They take care of their family. They call it family first. You know what that means? That other family members of the family work. So glad my wife is home resting on battalion, so everybody knows that I'm like a stallion. I'm running for her because she's part of the prize. And I gotta keep an eye. Right now I may make her cry. Right now I may make her sigh. You ask why? Because she longs to be with me, and I long to be with her. And you say, what do you prefer? Well, we gotta trust God's time and God's plan. We got wedding bands on our hand. We don't know how long it's gonna take. Sands of an hourglass is what they say. But you know what? God's in control of all time and all eternity. So you know what? I'ma let him be the one that's like an attorney. See, he's pleading our case and he never loses. That means whatever happens is cause what he chooses. Yeah, I believe in free will, and you can call it compatibilism. I don't know what they say and get stuck with all the isms. They don't like that fact, they don't like us talking about theology. But what can I say? I'm a DTS prodigy. Split off offshoot with the Schaefer. What that means is that we're kind of close like a neighbor. Except we kept the distinctives, free grace and dispensation. So you know what that's like? It's like a new sensation, or more like an aberration, how some people look at it. But you know what? We take the book at it. People want to bring up all types of straw man, but you know what? We praising God, man, and what that means to him, because he's the one that's standing in intercession, giving such a blessing. You know what? Even though I have a kid, he's the one that's an advocate. He's the one intercession, doing the propitiation. 2,000 years is when it happened, and so I'm glad that he made it. And for that, we're totally blessed and cleansed by his blood. And so everything knows all about his love. From the scope, from the breath, from the depth, I don't know what is left. And now I'm going kind of 30, going work. It's kind of early, but I'm feeling kind of dirty. Will I be able to wash off and get some munchies? I don't know, but I ain't got that money. Cut off for overtime, but you know what it's like. That's okay, because God's got a plan. And so God's gonna put the money in the pocket. So I do the best to keep my eyes forward on it from the socket. And people look at me, man, and say he's just talking. You think that's so true, but I know some of you barking. Sort of like when I'm going across this road crossing and I hear a dog barking because they're chasing a cat that's chasing a bird. That means right now I'm chasing a word. And that means that even though that this is a doggy cat world, I'm doing the best with Janet Cat Girl. That means the one that who she is, and she knows that I'm the dog. And so what that means that I can't get in any type of bog. And if I do, then I do the best that I can, because I know that I am her man, the one that's in God's plan. And for that, he's the one that led her from God's hand. He's the one. You can say he's the best man and the father of the bride. So you know what I say about that? I got a lot of pride, because I know God's the one that's on our side, and no one can lose against a fight. Now I'm about to turn into my driveway, and you know what they say? I bring more messages than Lifeway. That's for all you Southern Baptists. Until then, I'm gonna go chill on my mattress. God bless.
Goodness gracious, so long. It's 7 minutes and 35 seconds.
Okay, I'm going in.
Okay.
Hope you recorded that, because I don't have no breath.
I hope so.
What, you thought that this video was ending? What, you thought that I was pretending? You about to see that your feelings about to be unending? Some people be grinning, other people be sinning. They're thinking that they are winning, but they're thinking it's a joke. Can't believe the words that he spoke. Is he gonna do this so long that he croaked, that he choked? I don't know, but I got these words up in my throat, so I'ma let it out, spit till I get soaked. So many people don't even know that I can flow like this. Don't get mad at this. If you can try to control this kid, whether Blue is gonna go up, is he gonna blow up? Is he gonna show up? Show that he's stoked up. Everybody knows that he's gonna go. I just waiting for the stuff, for the word to flow from my soul. Cause when they do, I'ma release like this. Don't get mad at me, call police like quick. Otherwise, people gonna think I'm slick. But it don't matter what they say, they can't even predict. They don't know the future, they don't know the wounds that have been sutured. They don't know what is sooner or later, or what's gonna happen. But it don't matter, cause I'm still gonna keep on rapping. Yeah, toe tapping, that's what some may be doing. Other people may be going and swooning, going with their own movement to their own music. It don't matter, because I spit it with the movers, bobbing and weaving. Don't you know I'm deceiving? Some people be leaving, but you know what? I believe them. They already made their choice. They spoke their voice. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a run it up. So many people like, man, this dude has done enough. He's already freestyled and so many people share it. What can you say to showing the parents? But what I'm talking about is all the grandparents too. Cause people need to be aware of the truth. They need to share it at the layman's cemetery. They need to take it to a whole nother where the situation varies. And then they can see that it's so much better. But until then, we're gonna do whatever. Alright, guys. I flipped up the style, so many smiles. Janet is there, she gonna be here for a while. She made so much, a bunch of OGs, emojis. So many people like, man, he's lonely, he's late up night and he's doing this. It's like he's spitting, but he's new to the biz. But there's no biz, this is just showbiz. What can you say? I got no kids, except for the kind that are disciples. When I spit and I teach them in the Bible. Anyway. Alright guys, God bless. Y'all get the point. Ain't hard to do. Come at me and see what it's about.